Press, this is the state of the nation. Nigerians have reacted to the dilapidating situation of this country, Nigeria. As I know, so many things have been going on in Nigeria right now. But meanwhile, I would like you to listen to the plight of the people.
Well, it's been a harvest of fire on Lagos Island. It all started yesterday at the Afriland Tower at about 1:30 p.m. when it was reported that fire had engulfed the building. Well, before the fire service arrived, a lot of people had jumped up, and of course other people came to rescue people who were trapped in that building. But while that was still ongoing, another incident occurred, and that is where we are standing at the moment at the Central Plaza close to Mandela's, still on the Lagos Island, where it was reported that at about 7:30 p.m. During a changeover from one source of power to the other, fire engulfed one of the buildings right here. As you can see, you see some of the air cooling systems that have been burnt beyond repairs, and a lot of properties have been lost in this particular incident. More than 12 hours after the incident happened, and it's still smoldering. It's still smoldering. But all around, we can see that the Lagos Neighborhood Watch, they are standing here to see that this place, they are protected. And we also saw a number of firefighters also standing by to ensure that the fire is contained, and of course it doesn't spread to other buildings. We know that this is a highly commercialized area, and so any attempt for this fire to spread further would result in a great loss. For now, everywhere has been cordoned off, and the traders are just standing by. They are watching and hoping that the fire is fully contained, and then they're able to go back to their business. They rule their losses, and they hope this never happened, but it has happened, and it's not the first time this is happening. So there is need for the government and for relevant authorities to begin to look into the issue of fire incident right at the heart of the commercial nerve center of Lagos State. From the Central Plaza right here on Lagos Island, Chris Lems, Channels Television News.
This is the reality of Nigerians, a country so blessed with riches and all, but unfortunately cursed with bad government. Tell me why in a city like Lagos there will be fire outbreak and the firefighters could not come to salvage the situation. I read their updates this morning and I shook my head. I said, truly we are cursed as a nation. They said that the smoke was too much, and so the people that are supposed to quench the fire entered panic mode. I mean, the trained firefighters went into panic mode, and this fire strode from one building to another, destroying people's life investments. I can tell you with my chest that none of those traders there got any loan or support from the government to build to that level, to have a shop in that market. Anything you see Nigerians enjoy is a product of their sweat. For what does the government give us in return? Pain and heartbreak. Some persons will come now to say, oh, fire is a natural disaster. Of course, nobody is disputing that fact. But what are the measures that the government have put in place to quell such situation? Nothing. At every time they leave us to our fate. This is not the first time this thing is happening in this market. So it don't happen where I can't more than 7 times. Each time leading to loss of goods worth billions of naira. I learned that some persons even pass away from the heartbreak and shock of the loss they go through. What does the government do to even help? Nothing. So say for social media now, so it's a end. There's nothing like the government will give you this, or the government is bringing this palliative for those who lost this, or the government will give you this loan to start again. There's nothing that protects us. There's nothing that protects our sanity. We are on our own. I don't want to shout, but I'm just genuinely pained that till now my fellow countrymen don't understand that all we have at the end of the day is ourselves. Shey, when this fire they burn, you stand, he asks which one be Yoruba store, which one be Igbo store. Shey, the fire asks which one be Hausa store, which one be Edo person store. We see, listen, demanding for good governance is for the betterment of all. And this is not just particular to Lagos State. There's been fire outbreaks in other parts of the country. Tell me which of the states don't get good fire equipment where they go say, when fire outbreak for here, these states and those states, and Bauchi, Benue, they had enough fire equipment to shut down that fire. Bad governments. It cuts across everywhere. Okay. All right. May God give the traders the fortitude to bear this loss. I'm not gonna cry. Now, wow, I'm not your enemy. Hope you know that. A lot of you don't like me because I speak against government. Not because I offended you personally. I speak against government because we are all victims. I speak against government because of you and me and our children unborn. And I'm begging you again, add your voices. Add your voices. We deserve better. We can actually get better if we insist. That's why I risk my life to remind you every day. That's why I shout and curse and dare. Okay. Thank you so much for listening and God bless. See you in the next video.
Almost every activist in Nigeria has a hidden story no one knows about. But Deji Adeyoju own is special. Because the man who wants saving from prison is the same man is now defending. Do you know who the man is? Festus Keyamo. On January 6, 2005, an Asin Ali, a Kano-based businessman, was tragically murdered. Deji Adeyoju, along with 3 other men, was accused of the crime. As usual, he was maintaining his innocent faith, claiming he was not in Kano the day of this incident. This case was a very powerful case at then, that the whole media, the whole Nigeria was focusing on that case because it was a full homicide case that could have ended Adeyoju's life. For 4 years, Adeyoju was in courtroom. He don't even know if judge will sentence him or not. But then, Festus Keyamo came into this story as a strong lawyer and strong human rights activist under Gandhi chamber. Before then, Keyamo already get this kind of big influence where he say, it's a bent case for courtroom. Now, this say Keyamo was to fight for Deji. And this case take Keyamo good 4 years. But at the end, 2009, the court discharged and acquitted Deji. They said no more evidence to nail Deji down. And they said it's not a free man. So, after this Deji freedom, he didn't disappear. He changed the narrative. From a man once linked to a murder case, he turned himself into an activist. The so-called voice of the voiceless. So, protest starts. Police wahala, riot, everything was just going on. Deji was causing issues as in fighting for the people and everybody. That thing become part of his new image that make Nigeria forgot about the murder case in 2005. But Nigerians, let's ask ourselves, why Deji is now standing with the same government he used to fight? The answer is loyalty. Loyalty to the man who saved him when it matters most. This is why activism in Nigeria is complicated. Many who shout on the street, they are not just fighting for you. They are fighting for themselves, for their past, for the men who saved them. Before you follow anyone blindly, ask who rescued them yesterday and who did they owe today. Deji Adeyoju's story is not just about him. It's about how Nigeria works. Cases disappear, activists become politicians, and loyalty outweighs justice. Now the real question is, who do you think your favorite activists hold? Nigeria, this is the time. We need to wake up. We need to open our eye and know where we are going to. Because if somebody that has a bad record stands as an activist telling you that he want to fight for you, Nigeria will never change until every Nigeria decides to be the change. Don't depend on anybody to say, is this friend that will fight for me? Let me tell you, me that is talking to you, I'm not a saint. If tomorrow, all of you as Nigerians as a whole decide to stay with me, to say, okay, now we want you to take out this movement. And waking up, I change. I don't change. Nothing anybody can do about it because I have changed. Why we are saying this is it. We need everybody's voice to be accountable in any movement. Because let's be honest, whether it's fuel, light or food, one man cannot fix it alone. It is all of us that we put heads together to fix this country, or else we'll remain where we are. But when we stand to say, if A change, B will take over from there. If B decide to change, C is available. Even Z, as far as Z is available, can do the movement. See, me and you, the government will fear us. Even if this government want to offer A, to say join us, A will know that if he join, other people forces will still speak. And the government know that it's not matter of one person now. It's matter of everybody, collective effort. The government will sit tight. They will ask us, what did you want? Look, let me tell you, go and look the Westerner protest. They never start one man to say this is the person that is leading the protest. No, everybody come out massively to lead the protest. So if government want to say, okay, this is who we want to negotiate with. If government want to negotiate with anybody, government will negotiate with the whole country and give general speech to the whole country. Not that they will say, we have booked private jet for you to come and pick you to the Senate or to come and see president. When you hear say you want to see president, your head go swear, you go rush. When you come by, give us another different story. What will you people do?
Good morning, fellow citizens of Nigeria. This is shocking. This is alarming.
My mommies
this
and my
is highly
daddies.
Unexpected, because I thought that
brother,
by
sister,
now, with
they say person will see something they spoil, we no talk. That person a bad person,
we pleaded with the
I beg,
government.
Mona, look this video well. Look these children well.
And
these children now secondary school children
and then the
for one school where then they call Excel College for Ejigbo. Excel College for Ejigbo. I bet Mona look take see as children they take they smoke, they drink for inside boys hostel. I beg, why would they send out this video now? If person
the name of this school has been mentioned.
Pikin for this kind of school. I beg go come all your pikin before they go spoil your pikin for you. In case you get person wey get, you fit tell am say this school don't cast. Their boys hostel don't cast. Imagine the kind of children where they train for this kind of school. I beg, if you get pikin, go carry your pikin. No let these children spoil your pikin. No let these children destroy the future of your pikin. Which kind of children where they want bring out from this kind of school? See as children they take smoke, they drink. I beg mama, papa, person no go dey for house, goats go die for where they tire more. I beg Mona go carry on a pikin, go and pick your pikin.
And the government, like I discussed with the Commissioner of Education, the government must stand their ground 100% to this, because private schools are very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. They will make you feel like they are the ones paying the fees. It's their money. They decide on this. This is no. I keep telling you, the consequences of action somewhere budges down on the society at large. And this is what we are seeing right here in our faces. So I'm calling on the governor of Lagos, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, please, we need to take this seriously. We need to take moral decadence seriously. This is not the kind of future leaders we are hustling and working for and we want to produce. I believe that our society should start to get better. If it was worse, it should start to get better, because the government, parents, the society should make devices, avenues, instruments, weapons to curb the excesses of our young children. No one is going to fix it for us. We have to fix it ourselves. I'll update you all. I'm on my way to the school, and then we'll definitely take I don't know. I will update you.
All right, the state of the nation is very unfortunate where we find ourselves. That particular video one I watched where people were jumping from the window, that they said that bang with that UBA allegedly. You know, say people were jumping from the window and all that to survive. You know, when the fire engulfed. It's very unfortunate where we find ourselves in this country, Nigeria. When you speak, they tackle you, they attack you, they insult you, not knowing that our speaking, our talking, our voice is for every one of us. Yes, if you are one of the people that's always saying, it not concern me, it not concern me, remember the situation of our country is affecting every one of us holistically. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about things that affect you and I. Take care, guys. I'm back for now.